We will slowly recover from the shock of what will happen to all companies, online and offline, with the opening of onpassive to the world. We stopped off at social media platforms like Facebook. Like all the rest of these platforms, the way they have been making money is that they are selling the personal data of their clients to the highest bidder. We have done that for decades. onpassive will not be taking any data and selling it to the highest bidder. It starts out with the CEO of onpassive, Ash Mufareh. He has taken onpassive to a level that will not be reached by any other company. What a disruption of what we have been doing for decades upon decades. Now this man of integrity, we now must compete against. It is not fair, but it will be fair to the users of our products. For decades we have formed a monopoly on all the products that our users have been using. Now there's competition. The competition lies in our competing against other companies using and selling the products that onpassive is marketing. Only their products are better. The difference is that our business models have been surpassed by onpassive's business model. onpassive is a privately held company. Ash Mufareh is sharing his wealth with the founders in onpassive. That's extraordinary. We are stuck. We are going to see many other social media platforms disappear, because why would someone want to be a part of something that would have their personal data sold and their privacy exposed to strangers? onpassive has its own data center. It has a social platform that is at no cost to its users. It is called Onet. Onet is going to overpower those other social media platforms, creating a company unselfishly the way Ash Mufareh has structured onpassive to be brilliant. The social media platforms, must make as much money as possible because onpassive is going to take a massive amount of business away from all these social media platforms. Wow! Now, what about the video conferencing that is number one called Zoom? Zoom has formed an incredible market because it filled the need that was created when the pandemic started. They did about $2.8 billion last year. The global video conferencing market size was estimated at $6.28 billion in 2021 and is expected to reach $7.71 billion in 2022. According to Fortune Business Insights, the global video conferencing market size is projected to reach $14.58 billion in 2029. We were sitting back and saying, wow, what an incredible source of income. No one would ever be able to even approach what Zoom is doing. But we, CEOs, saw the flaws in Zoom. First of all, there was a limited amount of people who could connect to Zoom when it came to video conferencing. If you wanted more, you had to pay an expensive rate. We were using Zoom to do a lot of our business because the pandemic struck and a lot of companies had been leaving the brick-and-mortar business and having the employees work at home. But guess who was paying attention to what was happening with Zoom? Ash Mufareh, that's who. onpassive developed a platform that is rivaling Zoom. onpassive took all the negatives that made Zoom unattractive out of its product. onpassive as we speak now has a product called DoConnect. We do not know very much about this platform because there is not enough information. What we have been able to hear is that DoConnect will overtake and take most of the business when it comes to video conferencing. That's all we know. Warning to all of those video conferencing companies, watch out for onpassive and DoConnect. We thought that this day would never happen, but it is going to. Is it too late to be a founder of onpassive? We heard that it is too late, but onpassive will open its doors to customers and resellers.
What is display advertising? Display advertising is also called as graphic advertising. Usually we find display ads on internet websites, apps or social media through banners or other advertising methods. Text, image, flash, video and audio used in making display ads. Display advertising intends to deliver general messages like brand awareness or product awareness to website visitors. Digital display advertising is an online advertising method where its promotional content appears on third-party websites or social networks. This form of advertising can increase traffic for websites. It helps grab the attention of internet users to buy a product or service promoted on the website. Pros and cons of digital display. AdPro's delivery display advertisements come in different sizes and shapes. They can be presented in various formats depending on the advertising goal. A person can choose their style of advertising format. Display ads are dynamic and can be used according to the taste of the advertiser reach. Google Display Network (GDN) gives you access to millions of sites straight from your Google account. Google Display Networks help you reach millions without any extra effort targeting. Google Display Network's extensive reach helps you target the right audience by placing your ads on the relevant website. Includes geo-targeting, considering the specific interests of the audience, measurable tracking of clicks and conversions as easy from Google Ads and Google Analytics. This keeps advertisers engaged with the count of sales happening. Cons: banner ignorance. Many users tend to ignore digital display ads since it is attractive when a user wants to browse some content and sees a display ad in between. He or she might be irritated with an ad for various reasons. It might cover your content or be inappropriate to a user, ultimately resulting in a lower click-through rate. Techniques like remarketing and rich media ads help to overcome this con. Ad blockers. Ad blocking technology has risen to its life in recent times and it has gained popularity over the last few years. Many brands and mass media have tried to sidestep this by giving users the option of letting ads or purchasing a subscription. Besides all the downsides, display ads still work provided they are done in the right manner. How to make your display ad more interesting. Language. The right language should be used in copywriting for conveying a message to the audience. Depending on the target audience, you should choose a language. Copy. Using a catchy copy helps in display ads. Establish a sense of urgency in copywriting. Using words like now, need, hurry will help a display ad look more interesting for the audience. Make it more curious by using words like beware before it's too late. Bold letters. Use bold letters in typography and lettering that stands out, but it should be clear to read. Bold letters highlight the central message of the content. Clutter-free imagery. Use simple imagery that gives a glimpse of a product and brand. Banner. These types of display ads are firstborn and they are traditional forms of advertising. Banner ads typically appear at the top of web pages in a banner format. Rich media. These ads contain interactive features like video and audio. Link on ads and clickable elements. That further gives more details about the ad video. YouTube advertising. Podium and social media networks like Instagram and Facebook has created a venue for marketers. Video ads allow you to influence your audience and connect them personally and make your investment worthwhile. Display ads are part of various marketing strategies. They help promote a business or a product. Display ads have an edge over other advertising methods in terms of cost, reach, ability and flexibility. They also assist in gaining more visitors who go on to become potential clientele, thereby gaining revenue to the organization. Please subscribe to our channel, like and comment, hit the bell, so you know when we upload new videos.